morning again, everybody. We are back at Alton Towers Resort in our Everything About Alton Towers series, and today we're coming to a little corner of the resort based on the books of David Walliams. It's Walliams World. Not sure if that's the official title for it, but it's what I've called it. So we've got several things in David Walliams World. We've got some children's rides, got a shop, bits like that. It's a nice area for your little kiddaroos. So the first area you're going to see when you come through the arch is the Royal Carousel. It's just behind me. So it's just a standard carousel really. Children under 1.3 metres must be accompanied by an adult. Just one entrance, one exit. And you have the choice of ponies that either go up and down or rock back and forward. So if they've got a pole on the head, they're an up and down pony. If there's no pole, they're a back and forth pony. And there are carriages as well. So the next ride next to the Royal Carousel will be Flavio's Fabulous Fandango, which, let's be honest, it's basically a glorified fairground ride. It's a Twizzler, Twister, whatever you want to call it. Makes me sick, so I can't go on it anyway. Entrance has a ride access pass area and a standard area. And if you want to go on this one, riders must be a minimum of 1.2 metres tall to ride. So this queue line wraps around what used to be the theatre. Used to be Ice Age in there, and then before Ice Age it was Tweenies a long time ago. So yeah, it's nicely themed up here. Some picnic benches outside. There is an ice cream truck, which is not open today. And then following walking round, we've got Raji's Bouncy Bottom Burp, which is basically the old frog hopper. And again, one entrance in, one entrance out. Riders must be between 0.9 and 1.1 metres must be accompanied by an adult. So sorry adults, if you've got a small child, you're going to have to go on the frog hopper. There is a ride access pass entrance as well through the exit. But yeah, basically it's a frog hopper. So David Walliams World, as I'm going to call it, used to be part of Cloud Cuckoo Land. And there is still some references to that here and about. Well, there we go. A poor gentleman, poor dad sitting on there, on the frog hopper. So next to Raji's Bottom Burp, we have the driving school. Cloud Cuckoo Driving School. So we've got a little pay per play driving course here, which is £1 per play. Not sure how often that gets used, if I'm being honest with you. We've got the driving licences you can buy if you wanted to get yourself a little driving licence after you've done your test, and they are £13 for a licence and lanyard and 2 for £20. And I'll be honest, my daughter had one when she was about 6 or 7 and she's still got it. She's still got it. So yeah, get yourself a little driving licence there. Thank you. This is the driving school. It's a fun little activity for kids. They feel so independent going on the driving cars and manoeuvring around the track. Over the bridge just there takes you out into the Towers courtyard. You can come in either entrance. So let's have a look at the driving school. Again, it's well themed, it's got crossings, it's got traffic lights, it's as close a simulation to a real road as you're going to get. It's got right and left lanes.
Hello, and welcome to your driving school.
These are little cars,
Please walk
look.
to a car and sit
Kids just
down.
have to be able to reach the
Remember,
pedals and
no
drive
running.
themselves.
And that means you in the red dress as well.
I have seen kids unable to drive this. Been with
That's
many
it.
kids that are unable to
Find a
drive
car
this.
and sit down and remember, no
So
running.
very, very strict on this ride. Adults cannot go on this ride. You must be between 1 metre and 1.4 metres tall to ride. So if you're over 1.4 metres, you are not going on Cuckoo Cars driving school, which I think is a real shame because I'd quite like a little go on there. But yeah, basically you'll go through and they'll take your picture for your driving licence if you want it, and then you can get going on your little driving cars. So disabled access is over the bridge, as if you're going out of the courtyard. Just zoom in there. So if you're going out of the courtyard there, and then there's a little gate there, you can just go through there and it will bring you out just the point there.
Go. That's it. Off we go.
So there are the staff are about to help you if you get stuck. It's not like, you know, you're going to be stuck forever. Staff will help you out. But yeah, able to push the pedal and steer would be my capabilities, but it's lots of fun. So next to the Cuckoo Cars driving school, we've got Gangster Granny the Ride, which is an indoor dark ride. Must be between 0.9 metres to ride and 0.9 and 1.2, must be accompanied by an adult. So this is based on the book by David Walliams, Gangster Granny. I don't really know the David Walliams books. I'm assuming it's an accurate representation. You sit in a taxi cab, I think, and go through various scenes in the book. It's very well themed in there. Very well themed outside as well. It's not my favourite dark ride at Alton Towers, but it's a good little 5-minute ride. So next to Gangster Granny, we've got Raj's shop, conveniently located on Walliams Way. So we've got lots of little bits in the windows that, again, I'm assuming if you know the David Walliams stories, will have some kind of resonance for you. As I say, unfortunately for me, I don't know the stories, so I'm not entirely sure if there's Easter eggs, if there's lots of little jokes in there. I'm going to assume there are, and maybe, you know, if you know, you can tell me what there is. But what I can appreciate is you can sock and crock it at Raj's shops. We love that. Get your socks for your Crocs. We'll just have a quick bob in the shop. Morning, you okay?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
I'm good.
This is our lovely,
Good.
lovely shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Cleaning?
Roger's
Assistant. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm taking over the shop while Roger's on holiday.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
And what have we got on offer today?
Oh, we have.
What have we got on offer today?
You are in luck.
Go on.
We've got some buy one,
Oh.
get none free.
Like that?
But if you buy two,
Yeah?
you get two.
Whoa!
Do you know what I might throw in for you?
Go on.
A free receipt.
Do you know you are spoiling me?
Oh,
You
I
are
know,
spoiling
I
me.
just want to keep you coming back. That's why.
Love that.
Free pick and mix.
Yeah.
Okay, all you have to do is pay £9 for the tub.
What a bargain.
The tub is mandatory.
Okay,
We have
what a bargain.
conversation.
Yes.
What a bargain.
What a bargain.
I know.
You're just the best corner
Oh,
shop
stop,
available. Look at you.
Rod doesn't like me taking all this credit.
Oh, but it's true.
Well, now we're here.
Yeah,
You know what
you're
I mean?
here.
So, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got absolutely loads. We're just going to ignore that.
Okay, we'll just ignore that one.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Not new.
Not
New.
No.
No. No.
We have these wonderful books.
Yeah.
You do come with the beginning and middle, and you do have to pay extra for the end.
Okay, but you get the beginning and middle free.
Well, exactly. Well, with the price, you know,
Yeah.
full price.
Yeah,
Come
full
on,
price.
come
Sorry.
on.
Which is the book we should not be reading? Do not read this book.
Oh, Blue Weekly, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's exclusive
Okay.
to Ben only.
Okay.
You know Ben?
No.
Gangster Granny's grandson.
Of course.
Come on.
Sorry, losing the plot today. Honestly.
You are just so overwhelmed with these deals, aren't you?
It's just the amount.
It's just, well, you know,
just
there's
the amount of deals.
Loads. We
Yeah.
do have some pre-sucked sweets that I worked my way through this
Love that
morning.
as well.
So yeah,
Yeah.
we are out of used tissues at the moment, but I can feel a bit of a hay fever cold coming
So
on.
they'll be back in stock.
They will. Don't you
Love
worry.
that.
I'm on
It's
it.
got everything.
On it. But
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
We've got absolutely loads for
Love
you.
it.
Yeah.
So yeah, get yourself into Raj's
Get
shop.
yourself in, and once you are in, you can't leave until you've brought
I'm
something.
sorry.
So-
What's your name?
Oh my gosh, Tracey.
The lovely Tracey.
See, Roger's number one sister.
Roger, come in and ask for Tracey.
Oh yeah, I'm
She'll
right
sort you
here.
with some deals.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, none. Oh.
So outside Raj's shop with the lovely Tracey. It's a little photo opportunity and a couple of grabby machines and some vending machines. And that is pretty much it in David Walliams' world. So yeah, well themed. I'm assuming it will mean more to you if you know the box. Oh yeah, see you soon. So it's not strictly in Walliams' world, and we've just left, as you can see, Walliams' world, but turning round, we've got the London Dungeon. It's not the London Dungeon, what am I talking about? We've got the Alton Towers Dungeon, which is very similar to the London Dungeon, or the York Dungeon, or the Blackpool Dungeon, or any kind of dungeon. But it is the Alton Towers Dungeon. Now this is a separately ticketed attraction. It is not included in your ticket price. So you're just having a sneezing fit there. It's not included in your ticket price. You can buy tickets on the day and it will take you through several rooms. There is, if anybody remembers, this used to be the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride, used to be Toyland Tours, Around the World in 80 Days. So there is a water ride in there and that has stayed in there. It is very similar to other dungeons. I'm going to find out how much the ticket prices are because I can't remember what the ticket prices are off the top of my head, and if I can't see them outside I will look them up and put them in the description below. But basically these are your rooms. It says it takes about 45 minutes to go round. We've got a judge, the Black River, that's the water ride I was talking about, the torturer, the highwayman, the plague doctor, and the haunting. The haunting is a local legend and it's about the witch, Molly, I can't think what her name is, Molly Brown maybe? I'll find out. She lives in Burslem, if anybody's interested. She's buried in Burslem as well. So on the day admission is £11. Annual pass holders pay £5.50 and Alton Towers pass holders pay £9.90. They don't open till 11:30 and they close at 5:30. So if you want to go to the dungeons, that's there. It's not a necessity, but by all means. So next to the dungeons we've got the Burger Kitchen, which is dead to me. It is dead to me. The food there has been dreadful this year. It is expensive, it is poor quality, and I am not impressed. I may possibly give it another go, but for now the Burger Kitchen is dead to me. It's your standard burgers, chips, things like that, but I think it was over £10 for a meal, so it's expensive and it's not very good quality. It's not open at the minute, so I can't take you in and show you the menu, but I will try and get that for you later. Next to the Burger Kitchen there is a smoking bench as well. Remember, smoking benches are purple, so any bench that is purple is a smoking bench. And next to that we've got the Skyride station, which obviously, as you know, will not be open now for the rest of the 2023 season. Hopefully it will come back for 2024. Fingers crossed, because quite frankly I'm sick of walking across Forbidden Valley. So yeah, entrance around the side, you've got a ride access pass entrance on the front. 3 stops on the Skyline station. You've got this one, you've got the one up by Nemesis and the one at the bottom of Tower Street. Couple of vending machines, grabbers, vending machines, and a set of toilets. Whoop whoop. Again, 2 entrances, 1 in, 1 out. So if you've got children and you're sending them in one entrance on their own, make sure they know which entrance they will be coming out of so they don't get lost. As we're leaving Dark Forest and going back towards Tower Street, Katanga Canyon down that way, you come past Woodcutter's Cottage, which I would say is arguably the best sit-down place to eat in Towers. They do lots of food like gammon and chips, a little bit more substantial, more pub food based than anything. It is more expensive, it's always busy, and on a cold day it's always full, but you can get a beer in there. It's just nice, it's nice in there. So that's just outside the Towers building. So yeah, Burger Kitchen, probably one of the biggest not sit down, but quick food places you can sit in and eat. Loads of seating. So loads of seating that side, loads of seating over the other side. So we've got some nice touch screens again, like the chicken place. Show you the prices. Come on, start your order. So we've got things like combos, double cheeseburger combo, £13 for burger, chips and a drink. Now, I don't know if that's just me being stingy, but I think that's actually quite a lot. A garden salad, £7 for some leaves. It's quite a lot. You can also order Costa from here, which is useful. So yeah, just come and get a Costa, I would think. So order your food, collection point. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about it. It's not the best theme park food. It's got a long way to go. More seating over there, and there is some toilets at the back as well.